What's good, bro?
Yo, dog. Long time,
What's
dog.
going on?
How you been?
Yeah, good. You?
Mm.
Great.
Hey, man. A lot.
Yeah, I think a lot sums it up.
A lot.
When last have we even done one of these, bro?
Yo, we've been so busy, man.
We have a lot to tell you.
A lot's happened, guys.
Yeah.
A lot has happened.
I'm pretty concerned about that because my passport still doesn't stand.
We're gonna go.
About that.
We're gonna start there. Yeah.
So, what happened? What's going on?
When did we actually last end off? We ended off like a few months before. Yeah.
Yeah, and we were like, listen, we'll see you guys in Switzerland. And unfortunately, didn't happen.
Yeah.
Let's just say those that were able to bring us there, the timing was just not all right.
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't
Yeah.
right timing for everyone involved. And yeah, we weren't able to get our things in time. You know, visas and all that.
Yeah.
And
Travel plans, yeah,
Yeah.
just-
Budgets and those things.
Yeah.
So couldn't do it, guys. To get to Switzerland, Watches and Wonders, which we've covered on the channel to the best that we can, obviously. But
Our channel goal as well.
you know,
Yeah.
still the goal, guys.
Yeah.
Hasn't changed because we haven't achieved it. So
Yes.
we still want to achieve it. But yeah, Matt.
That's why your passport's not signed. You're stamped.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Didn't stamp it. So, did you guys consider partnering with brands or other watch media to cover like the Watches and Wonders, or were we just gonna do it ourselves?
I think it was a bit of both. We always had that plan to ask like watch companies to help sponsor us, but of course again because of the timing and logistics and everything like that, they didn't get back to us on time. But I think for us it was always going to be half and half, but I think it was whoever we got first. So if there was a watch brand that would be like, no, we're going to take you on board, but you only have to cover our content, then we were happily going to accept that.
Yeah. Honestly, guys, all the truth, we just want to get to Geneva.
Yeah. And
Honestly.
then
That was the plan.
vibe out. Yeah. And then we'll see what happens.
You know, whether we were gonna get there and we are gonna shoot ourselves, that was gonna be okay because we
Yeah.
also covered for that too.
Yeah.
As an option. Yeah, dog. We just really wanted to be there. You know, we wanted to be there in a space with all the
Watch
amazing
creators,
people,
yeah.
and creators, and brands, and just individuals that live this life. We wanted to be there, but it wasn't meant to be at the time.
It stung a little bit. I can't lie because I
Yeah.
remember when the videos came out afterwards. Like Nico was there, Teddy was there. That was the year everyone was really like
And
there.
you know what's crazy? Because we're part of their broadcast channel. They
Yeah.
invited us onto their broadcast channel. And I think the night of, one of the brews posted a video of him, some video like, and he's like, pardon my accent, guys. But it was something like, he was like, hello everybody, we're watching
Yeah.
Dog!
Big French,
Literally-
big French accent.
On the group chat you saw, dog, I was like, guys, dog, it's happening!
Yeah,
And we're not there.
It's painful. I can't lie.
Yeah, no, it was an emotional time, low key. It was actually like, damn,
We
it was
missed
almost
it,
like
yeah.
almost. But I think we recovered pretty quickly.
It wasn't a hopeless situation, although
Yeah.
it did sting. But
it stung a lot. But I think, yeah, man. I think I would say, if I'm being honest, like,
I'm glad we just got that close. We
Yeah.
were really close to
yeah,
going,
we got
guys.
really
if you
close.
don't
I mean,
understand,
we got into rooms with people. Yeah,
where they were actually willing to make it happen. It
like
was
they were
just-
like, listen, I'll put it in for you, and then they will decide, type of thing. But the timing, like we said, was just too late.
we even had PF email us.
Bro,
They're like, "Are you guys coming?"
Bro,
I actually
like-
learned so much about Watches and Wonders, like in terms of
Oh,
like the
man.
logistics that happened.
because
Because
it's
we didn't even know that there were press days. Remember?
yeah, we didn't know.
We didn't know. We
days.
thought that it was only the public days, but like
Yeah.
there were press days
Yeah, it was
you know,
press days before.
before the actual thing opened. Yes,
for the images,
press.
for the content,
Yes.
and then the public for everybody else to come in and experience the exhibition.
Would have stayed for both for sure. though.
100%.
Yeah.
It was going to be about a 2-week trip for sure. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It just didn't happen now, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I think yeah, we're confident in what we have, bro. So I think it was just like, okay, stumbling block. We didn't achieve this goal. Wasn't meant to be. we're gonna achieve
But
it.
we have to be honest as well, you know.
Yeah.
Can't just lie to the people.
Yeah, it wasn't like we can't just be like, oh, it's coming. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
It's not coming. It's not coming. But it will come. So
Yes.
yeah, that's what happened. But
Yeah, man.
hey man, shit happens.
Do you think maybe like it might have tainted the entire brand not going in terms of like the podcast itself and
No,
people were
No,
listening
no.
no.
I don't think so. I think at the beginning we always said like, guys, this is gonna be honest. All right.
Yeah.
This we don't like to be pretenders because you know we're in the YouTube space and we see a lot of pretenders in this space. All right. I'm not gonna mention names or anything. It's not what I do. But but like we originally said it, and I think you can go back to the other videos. Like it's gonna be honest. We're gonna share our triumphs, our challenges, and I think we tried to do that as best we could, of course. But you know, of course, this whole road to certain thing, we really do want to improve it so that it actually looks more like a documentary where you actually
Yeah.
sometimes get to follow us, which is what I was saying to behind the scenes.
We
and stuff,
want to
yeah.
turn this into a, visually speaking, into a full-blown documentary
Documentary of-
style thing where, you know, each episode is literally you following us around, guys, and seeing what,
what
it
we're
takes.
doing to
and
do
what-
this, yeah.
And what we're doing, you know, bring a little bit more of a personal touch to it as well, so you guys get, you know, to understand us as individuals,
Yeah.
as well as a team. Yeah, man, I just think it's
But we're honest about it.
yeah, and as part of the punches, I think everyone, if anything, we got more comments in the beginning, being like, "Are you sure you gonna?" Because we was talking about it like we had less than 200 subscribers, and we're
Yes.
like, "Yeah, next year we're going to Switzerland." People were like,
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking big, and honestly, guys,
That's true.
and I can say this with honesty, we got really close,
Yeah.
like closer than, if I admit, at some point I didn't think we were gonna get really close, like even at the door. But when I'm telling you, like, the airport was not far. It wasn't far,
Or
dog.
Tambo wasn't.
It was
wasn't
like,
far.
well, you know,
I wish we could tell you exactly, but we can't share that because of confidential
yeah, confidential
reasons.
and private
Yeah.
information. But it was just like, damn, man,
Just say
say
yes,
bro.
It was a just say yes
Just
thing.
send-
Yeah.
just
sign
EFT.
it. Yeah.
That's all I needed. An
Yeah.
EFT. But of course, good things take time. So personally, I'm taking that stance on this.
Yeah.
I think good things take time. I think when we do get to Geneva Watches and Wonders, we will be in
It's
a
gonna be even better
it'll be in
now.
a different space. It will just
Yeah.
look different. It will be different. You'll feel different.
We'll be more prepared now. We'll know there's press days and public
Bro,
days.
we'll know.
We'll
all
know
the
to
ins
make
and outs,
bookings.
you
I
know?
remember this email was like, "Did you make a booking?" I'm like, "Whoa."
Bro, like, yeah. So you make a booking for the press? They were like, we have to book for the
Where to book?
Like,
Yeah.
they were like,
Yeah.
okay. So we were learning on the job, if you will.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was a cool experience. Yeah. First and foremost, I understand why it's Watches and Wonders.
Yeah.
It's big.
It's huge.
So much goes into that thing. It is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Like, it is. For example, I can only imagine customs
Yeah.
alone, because not every brand is Swiss.
Yes.
So you can't just, cross province, whatever. So it's like
International. Yeah.
it's international. So now, you
got
just
different brands coming in from different
just pulling
countries
up,
just
and
for this
it's-
one
and it's
convention.
so much money, so much time, so much effort, But shout out to Watches and Wonders. It was a great event. It was covered, obviously, they're covered very well.
Yeah.
And we did our best to cover our piece of it about the watches. If you haven't watched it, guys, top corner, part
Yeah.
1 and part
Part
2
two.
and part 3.
Yes.
We've got it
yes.
all. But yeah, man, crazy time. I was sad. I won't lie.
Yeah.
I was sad.
Besides Vacheron, what else would you have loved to see?
Listen, okay. Can we clear the room now? Vacheron is not my favorite brand. Okay.
It's mine.
Okay, it's his apparently. But,
One of my favorites. Okay.
but
let me
it's not,
say
it's
that.
not my favorite. But it's one of those brands where if you don't talk about it, it's like you're missing a piece in the watch industry, right? You have to talk about them at the very least, right? That goes for them. Like you can't say, well, watch them, we don't talk about Patek Philippe. It's like, what do you mean? It's kind of like, So there's that. But I would have loved to just see that Chudo just red.
The burgundy.
Just the
red,
box.
yeah.
Their stand, I mean, shout out to my pharmacy.
Chad Alexander. Jude invited him as well.
Jude took him out, bro.
Your
content is fire.
I was so jealous.
Bro, when he was like, yeah, no, and it's like, I was wearing Formula One. What I was like,
oh wow.
Then he had the helmet.
Congratulations to him. But
no, listen,
I was jealous in a healthy way. It's healthy competition,
like,
of course.
It's just jealous because it's like, bro, like you're doing what we want to do. You know what I mean? So it's jealousy because we're looking up to you, obviously.
Yeah.
But Chudo's box is beautiful. I mean, I would love to see PF in person finally.
Yes,
that would have been amazing. Bro. I would have loved to have met Nico.
Yeah, Nico was making noise.
And then he must try and sell me the main.
Because he was selling everyone the main.
I wanted him to sell me the main. Convince me that Matt's least favorite watch of the year,
Jumping House,
is worth purchasing. Yeah. Well, ask us questions. I'm putting you on the spot, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, your hands have been crossed the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really given that much sadness?
What?
You're not actually attending.
Yeah, it was, honestly. It really was, because like we worked so hard.
I mean, Matt,
this.
bro, like you know. We
really
put in
was,
hours.
Yeah. Now we did put in our hours. But I mean, I think it was just about how we took it. I think I'm more proud of how we took it. Because usually it's very easy to give up, because now you've promised yourself, right, internally, but you've also promised the channel, you've also promised people. So now for us to face the people, I remember the day we realized we didn't make it. I told Daniel, I was like, dude, we have to make a follow-up video and say, look, we have to be honest. Because as much as a lot of things happen, and of course we'll go into what happened in March. March was an incredible month, by the way.
Ooh.
You will talk about March just now, but before that, when we found out we didn't gonna make, English, when we found out we weren't gonna make it, I was like, let's just be honest, and let's tell everyone, as much as it hurts us to say, but we did say we're gonna be honest. So but I was sad. I can't lie.
No, bro. I'm telling you that video that he sent, I was like, oh my goodness, he sent me a video. Oh, I feel so special, but I'm not there. And he's like, I can't wait to see everyone tonight at Watches and Wonders. I'm like, damn it, you know. But again, like we said, it is what it is. We took it on the chin, and then that didn't happen. And then all of a sudden,
March comes rolling around.
March shows up, and then
I still can't believe
we now we have a partner, guys.
Yeah.
With Luxury
Time.
From failure to bing, just
bro,
literally mind blowing. And it was a case of we DM'd them. We didn't know that they've been watching us for the longest time. We had no clue. They were in the shadows. Just watching us grow. Boom.
Yeah.
And can't obviously divulge, but when we met them in person and we finally had a one-on-one.
How did you feel about that? That whole interaction.
It was scary. It was scary and the scary part wasn't.
It's real life now, boy.
It was scary because it was like, they said, no, we'll meet on this date at this time. Come through.
Yeah.
I want to meet you guys. Let's talk, because this makes sense. And then I remember we were sitting on the couch. I remember this.
Oh, here we go.
We were sitting on the couch. So we're sitting on the couch, right? Waiting. And it's quiet, right? And he's like, oh no, he'll be with you in a moment, right?
Yeah.
So we're sitting on the couch.
It's just like a real moment.
And they were sitting on the couch and there's all these watches everywhere. There's a big Richard Mille just on the wall. And I look at Yanko and I'm like, fuck. I literally said, like, under my breath, I was like, fuck. Because now it was the feeling was, we could have stopped this long ago.
Yeah.
You can't stop now. This gentleman said, no. I want to meet you guys.
He took the time out of his day.
He took an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, it wasn't even meant to be that long.
Conversation.
Honestly, it wasn't.
And we were all on the same page.
Yeah.
But it was great. As you guys know, shameless plug, very shameless plug.
Very shameless.
If you need to buy a watch right now or sell a watch, head over to Luxury
top
Time.
left, yeah.
Top left,
Right
www.luxurytime.co.za. And when you get there, let them know that Dal
Dal
sent
sent you.
because
And we mean it when we say that, bruh.
Like, tell them, because the way they treat us, trust me,
Is the way they'll treat you.
they'll treat you, and they treat us with all the respect.
That they treated us, man.
And again, just appreciation to Luxury Time, Casey. You've seen him on the channel.
So many people that we want to get
Bro,
from.
it's just
from
a lot.
there. It's-
But
yeah.
you know, Luxury Time for believing in us, and yeah, man.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, he always tells us like, you don't say you took a chance. You guys were already good, but
Yeah, it's
honestly, that's a big chance for investing in something small like that. I mean,
Small,
we're
yeah.
only 6 people, right? We're like a team of 6, you know.
Basically.
So it's just like
Basically, team of 6 guys, just we
passionate
just,
about watches,
and we just
yeah.
like watches a bit too much for our own health.
yes,
That
that we wanted to talk about it.
which got into us to this point.
But yeah, I mean, that's how you felt. I mean, for me, I would say I felt almost the same, but I think I
scared, bro.
was I was excited,
I was
honestly.
terrified.
I think I was excited, and you know, when it happened, I knew, like when the date and time was arranged, I knew like, okay, this
is
could
it.
be our shot.
This is it.
And like I said, we can't divulge too much, but when we're in that room, just know that it's a nice room. I can't lie, but
a vibe.
it's
It's a vibe.
I think when you've worked on something your whole life, well, not your whole life, can't lie. I didn't think of it the day when I was 1, but like when you've worked for something for over a year, and when it culminates to this, you really feel the occasion, you really feel the
Yeah.
moment, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, he just made us feel so at home. We talked about watches, we talked about ideas, we shared a couple of concepts. And I remember, and this is so embarrassing to say, but I have to say it. I got got very excited.
Oh,
I got
listen,
very excited.
Listen,
Oh,
man.
man,
So this
I
guy,
couldn't.
so we're there in the meeting, right? So long story short, they brought out some pieces just to show. You know, so we're chatting about watches and like,
Yeah.
oh, we can do this and what about this and this. And then he brings out a watch that this gentleman has never seen before.
I won't tell you what it was.
In his own like physically speaking, he's never seen it before. I've never seen it before. The smile on this guy's face, bro, was like a 4-year-old in Toys R Us. dog.
It was,
He couldn't like he was like adjusting his seat. Like he was like, there's no way. And obviously the guy at home in front of the time is like, yeah, dog, like this is
it.
This is it, dog.
I'm like,
like we haven't sold it yet. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be sold just now.
yeah.
It wasn't that much.
It
It was
wasn't.
not.
It wasn't.
It was not. It was
We
not
won't
that.
tell you what it was.
Yeah, we
but
can't tell you what it was, but he was so, and it was a genuine reaction. You were so excited, right? And let me actually say how I felt about that situation.
Yeah.
He felt embarrassed.
No, because I knocked the glass over. Remember?
Yeah, you didn't know the glass, and then you knocked the glass, like water. Like you just knocked a glass of water on the
Thank
table.
God. It was
And then like he's holding this very expensive piece of equipment on one hand, and then he proceeds to knock a glass. Thankfully, by the time they're like, no, bro, it's just water. It's fine.
I almost, guys. I almost thought I missed it.
You know, he messed it up, and the reason why, which makes it sweeter, because right next to where the water fell was a very nice green box. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
There was a very nice green box. Yes.
So it was like,
And it didn't touch. It didn't touch it.
Yeah.
In fact, he even made a joke. He was like, "Hey, at least the watch is not on the table." He made a joke,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
right. But it also shows how just genuine they are. They're just normal guys, bro. They just found a gap in the market and are really good at what they do. Like they are the best at what
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah, they are.
But it was a
What's
great.
the costing of the watch though?
like around 15. Like the one that I've never seen before. Yes. It was 15. It was around 15. You mean like how much it would cost? Yeah, it was 15.
Okay.
It was around 50K. So
What's next?
well,
Well,
that's a great question. to be honest.
hopefully you'll see vlogs.
Yeah, we want to do
See vlogs, guys. We wanna just wanna bring you guys along for the ride a lot more. I think we were a lot bit tense with like doing that because like we can't just show everything because
Yeah.
And now watch is a bit of a touchy industry, so you have to be careful.
Be
with
careful
these
what
things,
you film and yeah.
and where and all that kind of jazz. But where we can, we want to start vlogging. Hopefully, God willing, there'll be a lot more locations We've met a lot of people who are very open and very excited actually to have us on their stuff.
Yeah.
So that's coming. That is coming pretty soon. So that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Fashion. Also, remember the 1 year video you made?
Yes.
We also want to do
you guys
that.
remember my Star by the Dial announcement?
Working hard
Our
for
1
that.
year.
Yeah.
We are in talks with a very, very interesting platform. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
If I say it, you'll be like, oh, like we know, but it's not. It's not your usual.
Yeah.
But they are here, and they are open to having a conversation with the dial.
Yeah.
They even said in our first engagement, they were like,
This is something we've never seen before.
never heard of this before, and we're
Which
like,
is music
we're like,
to my
we're
ears,
like,
honestly.
So sign the contract.
Yeah.
Just sign it because you've never seen it, so find out.
Find out. Yeah.
But we're talking to them, so that's happening, as well as other brands. I mean, local fashion houses and designers. You know, we're trying to get in touch with them and building that rapport. And
of course, just building the lifestyle. You know.
yeah,
part of
we
it,
want to
yeah.
build. Like we said this, I think in one
Yeah.
Road to Switzerland. This is not about watches solely.
Yeah.
The base is.
Yes.
We're building a lifestyle. We want to make a lifestyle around the dial. As you guys know, the full name is the Dial Watch Club.
Club.
Club means something.
It's like a community of people. You know, you have car clubs, right?
I
You
just
have run
dropped
clubs.
a nugget there. I
Yeah.
just dropped a nugget. So if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. So
But that's where we're heading. You know, we want to build a lifestyle around what we're doing, and bringing more of you guys along for the ride.
meeting more of you, actually.
Yeah.
Meeting more of you,
You
is
know?
what I really want to do.
And we gave a watch away.
Yeah.
That's wild. If it hasn't dropped yet, it will drop.
It will drop, yeah.
But yeah.
That's insane. Just for us to be doing giveaways at this amount of subscribers, like,
Bro, giveaways a year
doesn't-
in,
dog,
less than a K,
bro.
and people are like I need.
The audacity is crazy.
We are audacious as hell,
Yeah.
bro. But yeah, March has been amazing. April was just
Great.
a continuation of that, building
Yeah.
the relationships that we were already
Garnering, yeah.
started getting into, and we're just gonna move in that trajectory, bro.
Yeah.
But we didn't make it to Switzerland, guys. So the name of, should we change the name of this?
Road to Shanghai. That's what it
Oh
is now.
damn! Alright, well, road
No, I
to
mean-
Shanghai.
I mean, it depends.
He said it.
It depends what you want to do. We can call it Switzerland, call it Shanghai. Comment below what you want to call it. But I think there's so many events that we want to go to this year, just to wrap up.
Yeah.
We want to go to Shanghai. We want to go to Dubai Watch Week.
We want to go to New York.
And wind up Watch Fair.
New York. We want to do.
One of those three has to give, I think. I really hope.
Yeah.
One of
So
those
maybe
three
let's
has to
find
give.
in the comments, guys. Let's find a generic
Yeah.
name for this series.
Yeah. But it has to be Road 2 and then.
What did you say?
Red Club.
Oh, Red Club.
Red Club. No.
Let's not leak that one.
We're not going there. That is for another video.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see that one.
We'll see that one.
Yeah.
We'll keep that one to the chest.
Yeah, that one we can't divulge.
Yeah, we can't say much. Yeah.
But I did say, guys, we did say expect more from us.
Yeah.
A lot more. This is only growing really quickly, actually. It's pretty scary.
Yeah.
But it's exciting, right? Because we didn't work to get to this point because by chance, you know, it takes time, it's difficult, and we're doing it. You know?
Yeah.
And thanks to you guys, everyone who's followed us, subscribed, continue to do so. Like, share, check the channel, share with your friends, all that jazz.
Yeah. And check out Luxury Time, to be fair.
You know what I mean? Buy, sell,
Because they made this possible for us, man.
and any watch that you want, probably Luxury Time probably has it.
Yeah.
Head over to www.luxurytime.co.za.
Time.co.za.
Let them know the DAO sent you, and they'll look after you because they look
After us. And they look after everyone.
Yeah, man. But that's it, bro. Road to Switzerland.
Yeah. See you on the next one. But yeah, that's the update, guys.
That's the update, guys. We didn't make it to Switzerland. Long story short, but
Yet.
we've done
Let's
so
put a
much
yet there.
more. We haven't made it
Yes,
to
this
Switzerland
isn't yet.
Dot. But follow us for the journey, and when we do get there,
Oh, it's gonna be sweet, bro.
It'll
Because
be
from
a
not
whole-
making it to make it, and now knowing the game,
yeah, crazy, right?
buddy.
But hey, man, appreciate you guys, and never forget to stay on the watch.